What's up, guys? Sorry, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded on this channel, but I just wanted to make this video, maybe just for like a certain group of people who maybe find it, and if it's helpful to them. I will be, doing gaming videos and stuff again. I don't know when, but I will. Sorry if it's been so long. Here's my face, by the way. I've never shown my face on this. So yeah, there's that. You can see my ugly mug now. But I just wanted to maybe make a video on like just first and foremost, this is about fighting. So if you don't like fighting, you might want to click away right now. If that doesn't interest you, if it doesn't, I'm sorry. If you got like a notif and you're like a old subscriber, I know I don't, but like you came here thinking it's a gaming thing. It's not. Talking about fighting in this video. I basically just wanted to give some like tips. Not that I'm like a decorated person or anything, but I figured, for people who have never done it before, like at all, and are maybe trying to get into it, and I'm talking about, like martial arts, boxing, MMA, if any of those things are something you're trying to do. Oh wait, screen. Oh, I'm using a white screen to light me up for this. Recording this on my phone at 5 a.m. at night. I work in 4 hours, so. But anyway, yeah. So if you're interested in boxing or MMA, and if you plan on fighting, if not professionally, at least in the amateurs, I would definitely do certain things before you decide to do that. And we're going to talk about those things that you can do to do that. My name is Wyatt Hux. I'm an amateur mixed martial artist. I've only had one fight, which I lost. So, and that might make you think, oh, I probably shouldn't take advice from this guy. And you're not entirely wrong. You're not wrong. But I figured, from someone like me who's been in there before and just knows how it feels, not how to win yet, but to know who knows how it feels, and the steps that I wish I'd taken in order to find more success earlier on. I made a little thing on my phone here, little list of subjects. We're already 3 minutes in the video. I want to keep this concise though. Number one is make decisions. So when I say make decisions, it's basically, if you're a person who likes combat sports, right, and you're interested in boxing, MMA, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, karate, taekwondo, wrestling, any of that stuff, but the big ones are, the combat sports, which is what I'm used to. Not nearly enough yet, but yeah, number one thing is to make decisions. Like, do you want to do this or not? Are you willing to possibly put yourself in future danger due to concussions? Are you okay with getting hit in the face? Are you not scared to get hit in the face? Things like that. And it's not only that, it's like you have to have the right mentality. And if you don't have the right mentality going into something like this, like preparing for fights or trying to take a martial art super seriously, but fighting is the big thing, when you're preparing for a fight, if you're thinking about preparing for a fight and you've never fought at all, you probably shouldn't do it. You need, like I said, make decisions, decide whether you really want to do this or not, decide whether you really want to take the time and money and effort to go out and do these things and train every day and eat properly, or as best as you can. Decide if you want to go through all these things like weight cutting, you know, sparring routinely, you know, depending on who you are. You know, not being scared to fight. Being scared to fight, that's gonna happen. Fight's scary, but you get what I'm saying. Basically, just make decisions, make the right ones. You need to do a lot of self-reflection, see if this is something you really want to do. Now, for number 2 is finding a coach / a team. I made the mistake of having my first MMA fight only... It was within 6 months to a year when I just started at a gym. Don't do what I did, okay? You need to get yourself a coach, you need to get yourself a team, you need to get some experience, you need to spar multiple times, or at least go to multiple gym you need to have at least 100 gym sessions, MMA gym sessions, boxing gym sessions, taekwondo, whatever, karate sessions. However many you need, at least 100, before you even considering going up to that coach and saying, hey coach, I want to fight, and sign me for a fight. Don't do what I did and just jump into it, okay? My coach, who was out of coach, he was a kickboxing coach. His name was Jeff. And he said, for all of his people that he trains, they need to earn at least a blue belt in order to have an amateur fight. I didn't listen to that. That was a mistake. Like I said, you need to make the right decisions and find the right coach and right team that will prepare you in the right way and will make sure that you are prepared before you step into something like that. And that's a big thing. You need to find a coach, find a team, and with whatever money you got, whatever resources you got, whatever people you can find, you know, if you don't got money, get a job. If you don't got a job, find one. If you can't find a job, find some work, find side jobs, make money that way. You know, get yourself a way to pay someone gas to drive you to and from the gym sessions, you know, figure it out, work with what you got. That's what I did, and you know, the fight didn't work out for me, but that's because I made stupid decisions, and you know, that's just the reason I'm making this video. Maybe if I help one person, I don't know. Number 3 is sparring. I've only sparred 3 times in my life, and I only sparred 1 time before I had my amateur fight, which I lost in horrible fashion. So yeah, you need to spar, in my opinion at least. A lot of people don't believe in sparring due to the damage that it can cause, you know, which is true to a certain extent. It depends on the spars, the people you're sparring, how you spar. Yeah, and it depends on the person, but sparring is definitely makes a difference in simulating a real fight, getting you used to those feelings, used to those butterflies, and just overall experience. You know, as long as you find a good sparring partner, someone to spar with, someone that doesn't go too hard, and you will get some of those people that go too hard, but hey, it happens. I mean, so yeah, what do we go over? Making decisions, you know, self-reflection, deciding if you want to do this, take the time, effort, money. If you can go out of your way to do this, if you got the mentality and you got the want, and you want to do it, it's something you want to do, and you're okay with doing. Number 2, finding a coach and team. Talked about that. You know, don't just walk into a fucking cage going against somebody, you know, that you're matched with, and you don't got anybody backing you. You don't got a coach, you don't got a trainer. Sorry, my video glitched out for a second. You don't got a coach, you don't got a trainer, you don't got no basic, like, nobody in your corner. You're gonna need those people. You're gonna need those people. Number 3 was sparring and preparation. Sparring and preparation goes hand in hand. I made those separate, but like, that's hand in hand for real. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you are, you know, gonna make the weight, whatever the weight that you're fighting at is. Make sure you're eating the right things. Make sure you're not partying every day. Make sure you're not drinking every day, smoking every day. Before my fight, I had the night before, I had drank a pint of vodka and ate a bunch of spaghetti. And the next day I felt like shit. So, if you plan on fighting, don't do stuff like that to your body. Don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke if you know, unless you smoke weed. If you gotta do it, do it. But yeah, just take care of yourself, especially if you plan on doing something like mixed martial arts or combat sports in general, anything. Take care of yourself. And yeah, just prepare the right way. You know, if you want to spar, I highly recommend it. Just make sure you spar with the right people and not with people who are going to try to hurt you for no reason. Because you don't need that. No one needs that. So yeah, number 1, making decisions. 2, finding a coach and a team. 3, sparring, depending on who you are. 4, preparation. And 5 is making weight. So making weight can be a fucking nightmare. I only had to do it once, and I hated it. I plan on doing it again whenever I fight in the future. But making weight can be a big thing. My fight was at 145, and my opponent weighed in at 144, I think, or 140, something like that. So I don't know if that's a lightweight or I don't know if that's a flyweight or a featherweight fight or bantamweight. No, it's either bantamweight or featherweight, something like that. I think it's featherweight. Point is, he was on weight. I wasn't. I walk around at 155, so I had to, and I got this fight with like a month's notice, about like 3-4 weeks notice, and so I had to cut about 9 pounds within 2-3 weeks, I think it was. Or it was more like, it could have been a week actually, I don't know. This was a while ago. This was 2.5 years ago. It was December of 2019 when I had my fight. It was in Lakeland, Florida versus Ricky Pagan. And he beat my ass in like 15 seconds. Yeah. So now I know that might sound like you do not want to take advice from me, but you know, I know I'm not that experienced. I haven't had a win on my record yet. It's just from a person who's tried to get into it and failed and did it the wrong way. I just didn't know if I could give some tips and maybe a little bit of insight to anybody out there who may be looking for some. So